What if God wanted me to die and I messed up his plan?
I don't think that's what he wanted.
Hey! Is this y'all?
We have to go, now. It's all over the news.
I support what y'all doing.
It was self-defense.
Power to the people.
187, 2 young suspects.
Yeah, we're in the Black Bonnie and Clyde.
Congratulations, you two.
Thank you.
Very big deal, very huge film. So many people are excited to see this project. How does it feel to be, be part of something that people are so excited about?
Oh man, it's really nice. It's just really nice.
Yeah.
It's just really nice. I mean, the last thing you want is, because of how hard everyone works.
Yeah.
The last thing you want is to be forgotten or just people go meh. Do you know what I mean? You want to have, even positive or negative, you want there to be some sort of feeling, and the fact that there's an energy towards it. It's really nice to feel like I felt that would happen because of the people that are part of it, and for it to come to fruition is really exciting.
Yeah. Well, I know you had to be excited because you got to read the script first, so that's the perks of being friends with Lena Waithe, huh?
That's how the inbox is full. Do you know what I'm saying?
Hilarious. Well, I wanted to ask you guys because it is the story is about a first date that kind of makes a left turn. So I wanted to ask about bad first dates.
Bad first date.
You've got a couple bad ones. You must have had bad ones.
You go on. You give a bad first
I've got
date.
loads, man.
He's got all the stories. Go on.
There was another one. I think I'm today, but there was some girl kept on slapping me. One kissing me, that was
slapping
one.
you.
And then there was another one where her dad showed up.
Yikes.
Dad showed up and picked her up. It was like when we was teenagers.
Oh, okay.
We was like teenagers and she wasn't allowed to see guys. So
both of you were teenagers, okay.
Yeah, we was okay.
I was a little concerned.
Listen, this isn't like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm
Hold
not even gonna make any jokes because it's long.
Right.
But we was both teenagers and she wasn't allowed to see guys. And then we went to a play, and then literally we was in the play and she like, oh, my dad's here. I'm like, what? What do you mean your dad's here? Came down, dad was just there looking for us. He's like, come here now. I was like, rah, okay, it's interesting.
Ooh.
Did you think of anything, Jodie?
No, I'm really bad at this, thinking up these things on the spot.
Yeah, it's all good. Well, you're also kind of new to this. This is your first feature film, but you were in her shoes very recently. Did you give her any advice?
Oh, and Get Out were the first.
Yeah, all the time. He was always giving me advice.
Yeah, just enjoy it. And also work. People don't realize, carrying a film, leading a film, how hard it is.
Yeah.
It's hard work. There's not a lot of rest. And you have to be very measured about energy. You know what I'm saying? And so it's understanding that, especially if you're doing emotional scenes. It's knowing, protecting your space, and making sure you're going to be present for the scene. But it's not like I was giving her advice. It's just we're chopping, do you know what I'm saying? And I learned a lot from Jodie as well. So.
Oh, that's dope. You guys both knocked it out of the park. You were really incredible.
Thank you.
Definitely enjoyed it. And I appreciate you being a good sport about the Smash to Smithereens headline, too.
What's this? You're laughing, what's happening?
It was just a little...
A Bossip headline.
Twitter comment. I commented on one of their headlines because I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
And I had time that day.
I appreciate.
I had time that day.
I so appreciate you. Thank you so much. It's lovely to meet you.
You got to unpack. We got to unpack.
Yeah. You got to go show him the tweet.
Can I ask you something?
I don't know. Can you?
Easy. I know good grammar.
Do you?
We're not in the classroom.
Are you gonna ask me a question or not?
What took you so long to respond to me?
I didn't realize that much time had passed.
I sent you a very well-crafted message 3 weeks ago. I spell-checked it and everything, got crickets. Then today, out of the blue, you hit me up asking if you want to grab dinner. What changed?
Normally, I would go home and have a glass of wine by myself, but I didn't feel like being alone. Not tonight.
You didn't have any friends or family you can call?
No.
So you turned to Tinder.
Yeah.
What made you pick me?
I liked your picture.
What?
You had this sad look on your face. I felt sorry for you.
Damn.
Congratulations, Lena.
Thank you.
So happy to see this film, and it's such an incredible thing, and it's been such a force from the very beginning. What has it been like just to have the support of so many people with your writing your first feature?
I mean, here's the deal. I love Black people unconditionally.
Yes.
I do. I love us. And I feel the love that they have for me.
Yes.
I really do. When I'm out in the world, I'm in an airport or restaurant, it is a different thing when Black people come up to me.
Yes.
And I, as much as they give to me, I hope I convey how much they mean to me, because I do it for us.
Yes.
That's why I do it. I want to make Black people proud. I want to be a tribute to my race. And I know how beautiful we are. I know how magical we are. And I think I'm constantly trying to show that in my work. Without being heavy-handed or whatever. All I have to do is be honest. If I can show us in an honest light, the beauty will show itself. And then also the complexities as well. And I feel like that's really what Queen and Slim really was for me. It was me trying to humanize us in a way and just show us honestly, because when I show us in an honest light, you can't help but be in awe of who we are.
Right. I love that answer, especially. I was going to ask you about legacy, but I think you answered it in that answer. News just broke that you recently got married, so I'm assuming no more bad first dates for you. But if I could ask you, do you have any memorable bad first dates?
You know, I wish I had a good story. I mean, we've been a little bit over 5 years, so I don't even remember. It's like at this point, I feel like I've been in a relationship my whole life. But before that, the only thing I can think of is it was like Valentine's Day, and I ended up going on the first date on Valentine's Day to see Valentine's Day the movie, which was not a horrendous date. It was just a lot for a first date.
Right.
So she was lovely, she was cool, but it was just so much early. I was like, this is a lot of pressure for me. But that's the only thing I could think. But for the most part, I was very lucky. I didn't have a lot of disastrous dates, whatever. I always had really good vibes with ladies and good hangout sessions and watching movies and eating good food. It was always super chill. And also too, I was lucky if something didn't work out, it was always kosher and always
That's good.
Yeah.
That sounds like you had some good of good first dates.
Some good vibes, man. And then when I met my now wife, I think I was just sort of oh, this feels like this is different.
Right.
This is special, and luckily we both felt
from
that.
the first date you knew.
Oh yeah, I told her I loved her 3 or 4 days or something like that.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. I think she probably was this girl's so nutty. But I like to tease her and say, see, I was right.
Oh, that's so dope.
Yeah.
Well, one last quick one for you, kind of a fun one. I don't want to give too much away, but if you had to go on the run, what would your dream getaway car be, and where would you go?
I drive a Tesla.
Oh, nice.
Which I love. The only reason why I would say it's not the best getaway car is because you got to charge that motherfucker.
Right.
So I would say a Mercedes, because we have a Mercedes as well, which we love. We love Mercedes-Benz. And that, to me, is a pretty good getaway car, because at least you'll be comfortable. The seats are very cozy.
Nice.
And then what was the other one?
Where would you go?
Interesting. I would try to drive to, I may try to go to Cuba.
Okay.
I think maybe that's a little bit why that's in there. I'll try to go to Cuba. Because of the historical significance and what it is. I've never been.
Yeah.
And there's something about it that just feels very old school and romantic and just revolutionary.
Nice.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
I know. I need to. I want to.
Maybe honeymoon?
Well, we kind of did a little honeymoon thing already.
Okay.
But Lana, I think she loves to travel. She's better about it than me. But yeah, Cuba may be in our future. Yeah.
Nice.
Stay tuned.